awesome time in La Palma recently. Sure, hopefully you've all seen the video or videos. But yeah, La Palma, my favourite place on earth, but Bamburgh, Northumberland is definitely my favourite place in England. So it's nice to follow La Palma with this place here. Welcome to my favourite place in all of England, Bamburgh in Northumberland. I'm hoping I can get some Milky Way shots over these next couple of nights. It was going to be clear tonight, but now the forecast has changed, and I think there's going to be some scattered cloud coming over tonight. But tomorrow night's looking good. So my plan is this week to get the iconic Bamburgh Castle from the beach. The Milky Way will be straight behind it. But I think I'm going to track the Milky Way from this location where I'm at now. So I'm actually on the caravan park where we're staying, Wearing caravan site in Bamburgh. So I think tomorrow is going to be the night I actually go out. Like I say, with the weather change today, it's not looking great for tonight. So I might do a time lapse just on the decking of the caravan tonight, possibly. If there's a few scattered clouds, a time lapse should look all right with a few clouds in the sky and the Milky Way behind it. But I'll check what the weather's like a bit later on. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to go down to the beach, grab the shot of Bamburgh Castle, and then I might head back to the campsite where we're staying. And just at the bottom of the campsite, it's just nice, open big patch, and the Milky Way is going to be straight behind me over there. So I think that is going to be the plan for this week, and then obviously I'll blend the tracked Milky Way shot with the Bamburgh Castle foreground potentially. There were a few other options. There's a castle ruin where we went yesterday in a place called Edlingham, I think it's called. And also I did think about heading to the Scottish border, a place called Carter Bar, where there's a big like 10-foot rock and it says England on one side and Scotland on the other to represent the border. And I thought about getting that, and those skies are the darkest skies in England. It's just up from Kielder, which is the darkest sky in England. Here in Bamburgh, it's not quite as dark. It's similar darkness to the Yorkshire moors and Yorkshire dales as Bamburgh. So it's still good still a good sky. So yeah, I just think the Bamburgh Castle will be an awesome shot. Yeah, it's been a good week. We've seen Bamburgh Castle. Went to Cragside yesterday. Awesome place. And today we've done Alnwick Castle, which again is absolutely stunning. So if you haven't been to Northumberland, these places, Bamburgh Castle, Alnwick Castle, Cragside, you've got to rate these places. They are absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, hopefully I can get some clear skies either tonight, but potentially tomorrow is going to be the night, I think. So hopefully I'll see you again at Bamburgh Castle tomorrow. It's the last night of the holiday today, and it's looking good, it's looking clear, so I'm hoping I can get out and get some shots of the Milky Way over Bamburgh Castle. I'm absolutely exhausted from this week, but what a week it's been. This place is unbelievable. So I'm gonna get some food soon, and then hopefully I can head down to Bamburgh Castle on the beach and hopefully get some nice shots. So I'm at Bamburgh Castle, as you can see behind me. It's lit up like a Christmas tree, so I won't be tracking it the Milky Way from here. Obviously, the castle's in the way because the Milky Way is going to be straight behind it. So yeah, I'm just set up. I've just got focused, and I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit darker before I start taking my foreground shots. And then I'm going to head just up the road, where it's nice and dark, away from the castle lights, and do some sky shots. So wish me luck. Final night of the holiday, and it's crystal clear. Easily see the Milky Way. What a week this has been. I have the Canon 68 actually set up on the decking of the caravan, and I've walked up with the Sony to that patch of grass where I was on 2 days ago at the top of the caravan park, just to do a little bit of a nighttime vlog. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, I think, this tonight, because I'm exhausted from this week. Just there's so much to see up here, and if you ever get the chance, I'd definitely recommend Bamburgh, Alnwick, Cragside. These places in Northumberland are epic. And then awesome night sky just to top it all off. I'm not talking too loud because there's caravans just down the hill. I don't want to disturb anyone. I think the ones near me are empty, to be honest, but just in case. It were a bit tricky trying to get that shot of Bamburgh Castle because it was still quite a distance away, and there's so many lights on it. It is lit up like a Christmas tree, honestly. So it was trying to find the sweet spot with the exposure to not overexpose the lights on the castle, but still grab enough detail from the castle walls and things like that. So, but I think I've got a good shot, a good foreground shot of it. So hopefully I can blend that with the images I'm taking tonight. And if it all looks all right, hopefully I'll show you the image at the end of this video. But yeah. This is probably the last time I'll see that part of the Milky Way until next year. What's left of the core just above the horizon now in the UK will be setting next month, and the core, I believe, is hidden by the sun during the winter months. It's behind the sun, so it'll start to rise again from March next year. So yeah, awesome time in La Palma recently. Sure, hopefully you've all seen the video or videos. But yeah, La Palma, my favourite place on earth, but Bamburgh, Northumberland, is definitely my favourite place in England. So it's nice to follow La Palma with this place here. I could have gone for a dark sky in Northumberland. I could have gone to the centre of Northumberland, Kielder. But I did that last year. I got the Milky Way over the reservoir in Kielder last year when I was staying in Bamburgh. So I thought this year I'm going to get the Bamburgh Castle, because that, if it works, the image should look pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for this vlog. Like I said, just a bit of a short and sweet one. Canon 60 is probably finished doing the second lot of sky images. So I'm going to pat it down and I'm going to get to bed because it's an early start tomorrow and I've got a 3-hour drive back down towards Leeds. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I've got a good image, and I'll see you when I see you.